I am so positive about my prediction that if I'm wrong and Trump wins, I will go out and a crow and eat it. Never ate one before, but I will this time if he wins the election and is sworn in as president. I want to eat one of those nasty burgers, but I'm pretty sure I won't have to. I said what I said. Trump loses by a landslide to Harris. Let me explain to you why I think that will be. Some of you have forgotten what happened 4 years ago. And the same thing is going to happen this year. As soon as the Democrats nominated Harris, I knew that they were confident enough to believe they could do it again. 4 years ago, some of y'all were just like, wow, the polls show Trump ahead by 20 points. No way he can lose. You know, I've said many times before in the past, you can make a poll say anything you want it to say. You ask the right questions to the right people, you can make it say they saw dinosaurs walking down Main Street. 98% of the folks polls said they saw dinosaurs walking down Main Street. It's all in the questions you ask and the demographic you ask it to, and to an extent how you ask it. If I want a poll to say Trump is ahead of Harris by 60% in battleground states, am I going to call people in Detroit to get that 60%? Now, on the other hand, if I want to show that Harris is ahead by 60%, that demographic is exactly who I'm calling. And these polling companies, they have all this data that they collect, that these companies are collecting on you every day. No matter if you're on Facebook, especially if you're on Facebook, they're collecting data. But no matter where you're at, they're collecting data. That's why they pay big bucks for it. And it's exactly why you cannot trust what any of these polls say. I know, but this one company, they've been in business 50 years. They're so trusted and honest worthy. Really, I got some oceanfront property down there by Phoenix I'd like to sell you. So don't put all your stock into what these polls say. Remember, 4 years ago, darn near every poll had Trump miles ahead of Biden. We know how that worked out, don't we? And then what happened? Heard something out here in the leaves. I was thinking it was a snake. Can't find them. I expect they will pull the same stunt this year. And many of y'all playing right into their hand just like they want you to. I've been noticing what you'll see is all the Harris ones will be positive and any stories about Trump will be negative. But I also noticed something else. I also noticed that depending on which camp you're listening to determines what news you get. By this I mean, if you're listening to Fox and some other so-called conservative stuff, you're hearing that Trump is ahead by so much and Harris she's done for. You hear people like Trish Regan and Megyn Kelly saying that Harris is done for, she's screwed up, it's over, Trump has won by so much. But if you watch some of the liberal news media, their news is exactly opposite. Last night I was fixing to turn my computer off and my cursor just happened to go down where there's a feature that shows you like the latest stock market prices, weather, news trends, stuff like that. It's a big pop-up. I hate that thing. But last night, just as I turned it off, it popped up and there was a headline that Harris surges ahead by record numbers in latest poll. So who do you believe? Recently I seen a story from CBS News that was talking about the vice presidential debate. Now we know what the conservatives said happened, but what CBS says, they polled like 3,000 people. And those 3,000 people said it was almost a split. Little favor waltz over Vance. Do you believe that? This is how they keep us divided. They want us divided like this, fighting against each other. One half liberal, other half conservative, fighting each other so we don't pay attention what's going on around us. If you didn't know the political affiliation of a lot of people, you'd probably be friends with them, or at least be cordial to them. Kamala seems like she'd be a fun person to take to a party. Pardon me, sir. May I interest you in some Heinz fine yellow mustard? We seem to be out of Grey Poupon at this establishment. No, not that kind of party. You know what I'm talking about. Tailgate down, backed up to the bonfire. Hey, Kamala, baby. Bring one berry out of that truck over yonder. No, not Ernest's. Everybody knows he brings that old crappy Bud Light. Get one out of Cooter Jr.'s truck. He's got that good old Milwaukee. You know, there's a song by an artist called Colby Acuff. It's titled, If I Were the Devil. There's a couple lines in there that go, if I were the devil, I'd find all the wolves in the land, make them fight each other, tooth and nail and hand to hand. Then I'd find all the sheep in the land, make them stir the pot. Because once the wolves have killed each other, sheep are what I want. That's exactly what we got going on here in this country right now. And today, I've just learned something very important about myself. Apparently, I love olive drab t-shirts. Never realized that until now. I thought I liked blue t-shirts the best. And we know the average American don't care. They don't want to hear no politics. They get their political news and research from political ads and some sound bites. Good thing I don't need the air conditioner today. Now, I can't wait to see those who just don't watch the video and they post solely based on the title of this video. Well, that's exactly what they want you to do. They want us to keep us at each other's throat, like I said, so they don't see what's going on around us. One puppet master, two hands up your butt, working you. I just refuse to play that game. I would love to see Trump win. I would. I think out of the two options we have, he is obviously the best candidate. But this is why there will never be a third or fourth major political party in the United States, because it would be harder, it'd be impossible to control 3 or 4 parties. But as long as we got 2, we can keep those fighting each other, hating each other, and going after each other, and you know, and the media and these pundits, they're major players. Most of them realize what they're doing. Stirring the pot is what they get paid to do. I don't care if it's Trish Regan or Megyn Kelly or Joe Rogan or who it is. They get paid to stir the pot. And they're more than happy to do it. So yeah, I hope I'm wrong about this. Don't think I will be. Like I said, many of y'all forgot what happened 4 years ago. I can remember Biden having rallies where only 30 or 40 people showed up, including his hometown of Scranton, just before the election. And I remember thinking, there's no way this guy will win. He can't even get more than 30 or 40 people in his own hometown to come out see him. And like many of you, I was shocked when he won. Worked once, why not try it again? And I believe that's exactly what's going to happen this time. And we're going to, you know, puppet masters are going to keep us at each other, so the vast majority don't see what's really going on around. We'll see. We'll see. And for those who commented about watching the video, you suckers, you proved my point exactly. Till next video.